The lips are closed, the mountain goes to sleep. Secrets that the snowy peaks will keep. But down below the lights are turning on. Even though the sunlight is all gone, we unclip boots and dance in heavy shoes, having absolutely nothing left to lose. The music pumps out in the cold night air, taking away every single care. The terrace filled with happy smiling faces, gathering in this celebratory place. We raise a glass to winter and the day, in a bold and happy rhythmic way. Après-ski vibes are kicking in, underneath the cooling skin. Bouncy beating, happy sound, feet are stomping on the ground. Vocal chops and sunset glow, watching the mountain shadows grow. We celebrate the snowy ride, with the rhythm as our guide. So rosy from the wind and sun, the active part of day is fully done. Now comes the time to loosen up and laugh, looking at the mountain photograph. The steam is rising from the mud wine cup, spirits are definitely looking up. We share the stories of the steep descent, energy was perfectly and well spent. The beat is catchy, moving every feet, making the winter day feel so complete. The contrast of the cold and body heat, dancing to the steady pumping beat. Après-ski vibes are kicking in, underneath the cooling skin. Bouncy beat and happy sound, feet are stomping on the ground. Stars appear above the party scene, pristine and sharp and very clean. But hear the warmth coming from the crowd, music playing happy and so loud. We forget the aching in the legs, draining the energy to final dregs. It feels like summer but in winter clothes, striking a happy and relaxed pose. The friendship grows inside the music zone, a feeling we have made our very own. Après-ski is more than just a drink, it connects us faster than a blink. The night is young but we are feeling good, understood just as we always should. The mountain looms above in silence deep, while we the promise of the party keep. The rhythm drives away the winter chill, bend into the collective happy will. We capture moments in the flashing light, shining in the velvet snowy night. Après-ski vibes set the evening tone, we are never dancing on our own. We carry joy inside the tired chest, putting a weary heart to happy rest. We finally head back to the warm hotel, under the winter and the music spell. The melody is ringing in the ear, crystal sharp and diamond winter clear. Après-ski spirit stays within the mind, leaving the heavy world far behind. We ready for the sleep so deep and true, dreaming of the wide and mountain view, waking up to do it all again, free from any stress or any pain. Après-ski vibes have saved the day in a bold and happy rhythmic way. Après-ski vibes are kicking in, underneath the cooling skin. Bouncy beat and happy sound, feet are stomping on the ground.
The sun is high above the white, erasing shadows of the night. The snow is blinding in the glare, throwing sparkles in the air. We put the goggles on the face, ready for the winter race. No clouds allowed inside the view, just the endless happy blue. Sunny snow is shining down, lighting up the mountain town. Tropical vibes and winter cold, a story that is boldly told. Bouncy rhythm, vocal sound, feet are dancing on the ground. The contrast makes the spirit fly underneath the frozen sky. The thermometer is reading low, but we have the inner glow. The movement keeps the body warm, Sheltered from the winter storm, we carving lines across the steep, waking mountains from their sleep. The powder sprays like sugar dust, giving us the energy rush. Sunny snow is shining down, lighting up the mountain town. Tropical vibes in winter cold, a story that is boldly told. Stop to catch the breath and smile, staying for a little while. The silence breaks with happy shout, removing every single doubt. The winter doesn't have to be gray. In a bold and happy way, we paint it with a tropical tone, making the season feel like home. Sunny snow is shining down, lighting up the mountain town. Tropical vibes in winter cold, a story that is boldly told. Is carrying us high, closer to the open sky. We see the world in white and gold, never doing what we're told. Sunny snow has changed the mood, feeding us with mental food. We ready for the next descent. Energy was perfectly spent. The shadows stretch but vibe remains, washing out the winter pains. We carry sun inside the chest, putting the weary heart to rest. Sunny snow stays in the mind, leaving the darkness far behind. We walk away with lighter feet, moving to the gentle beat. Sunny snow is shining down, lighting up the mountain town. Tropical vibes in winter cold, a story that is boldly told. We sitting on a moving chair, legs are dangling in the air. The cables hum a steady tune underneath the winter noon. We glide above the tree line top, right until we reach the drop. The view is getting wide and grand, holding winter in the hand. Ski lift high is floating slow, watching all the skiers go. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the ascent so sweet. Vocal chops are singing loud, rising up above the cloud. We hanging in the open space, smile upon the happy face. Silence is a special thing, broken by the mountains sing. We see the tracks in deep white snow. Everywhere the people go, the anticipation starts to build. With the happy feeling filled, we check the bindings, check the gear, ready when the peak is near. Ski lift high is floating slow, watching all the skiers go. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the ascent so sweet. Keeping us upon the track. The wind is cold, the sun is hot, hitting exactly the right spot. We feel the warmth inside the sound, hovering above the ground. A moment just to sit and rest before we put the skills to test. Ski lift high is floating slow, watching all the skiers go. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the ascent so sweet. Summer station comes in sight, bathed in crisp and golden light. We lift the bar and slide away, ready for the active day. But the floating vibe remains, washing out the daily pain. Ski lift spirit stays in mind, leaving the valley floor behind. We carve the first line in the white, everything is looking right. The lift keeps turning round and round, bringing happiness to ground. We ready for another ride, with the music as our guide. Ski lift high, I set the tone, a feeling we have made our own. Floating slow, watching all the skiers go. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the essence so sweet.
The walls are made of carved out blocks, solid as a mountain rocks. The sculpture glistens in the light, glowing in the polar night. We sitting on the frozen chair, covered in the reindeer hair. The temperature is kept just right, preserving ice with all its might. The glass is made of frozen rain, washing away the stress and pain. We toast the winter and the chill, bending to the artist's will. Ice Hotel Lounge is cool and blue, showing us a different view. Glassy rhythm, crystal sound, echoing off the frozen ground. Groovy vibe and neon light, cutting through the winter night. We're chilling in the zero zone, the feeling we have made our own. Fun begin. The atmosphere is unique here, crystal sharp and diamond clear. No other place feels quite the same, playing the frozen luxury game. Ice Hotel Lounge is cool and blue, showing us a different view. Glassy rhythm, crystal sound, echoing in a frozen ground. Frozen giants sleep. We walk along the corridor, stepping on the snowy floor. The art is temporary, pure, nothing here will long endure. Spring arrives, it melts away, gone until another day. But now it stands in perfect form, sheltering us from any storm. We appreciate the transient state, deciding our happy fate. Photos of the scene, blue and white and evergreen, a memory frozen in the time, a perfect and organic rhyme. We head to the sleeping bag without a single moment's lag. Sleep upon the block of ice, finding it surprisingly nice. The lounge vibe stays inside the head, remembering what has been said. We drift away in polar dreams, following the frozen streams, ready for the morning bright. After the cool and icy night, Ice Hotel, spirit stays with us, removing all the fret and fuss. Ice Hotel Lounge is cool and blue, showing us a different view. Glassy rhythm, crystal sound, echoing off a frozen ground.
The steam is rising from the pool, breaking every winter rule. The air is freezing -10, but we are jumping in again. The water blue and steaming hot, hitting exactly the right spot. Nature spying open air, without a worry or a care. Thermal spring is floating high, meeting with the frozen sky. Summer heat and winter time, a perfect and organic rhyme. Bouncy rhythm bubble sound, echoing off the snowy ground. We soaking in the magic heat, moving to the gentle beat. Whoa. The icicles are on the hair, frozen by the chilly air. But underneath the neck is warm, sheltered from the winter storm. We float around and close the eyes, watching the steam clouds realize a dream of summer in the cold, a story that is boldly told. Thermal spring mist floating high, meeting with the frozen sky. Summer heat in winter time, a perfect and organic rhyme. Muscles melt and tension goes, everywhere the water flows. The minerals are soaking in, underneath the glowing skin. We find a peace so deep and true, surrounded by the icy view. The contrast makes the feeling strong, singing nature's happy song. The rocks are slippery and wet, a moment we will not forget. The snow is piling on the side, with nothing to conceal or hide. We laugh into the misty white, bathe in the afternoon light. The energy is soft but deep, promises the mountains keep beat. Sun goes down behind the peak, finding the silence that we seek. The steam turns pink in sunset glow, watching the long shadows grow. But we stay warm inside the source, staying on our happy course. Thermal spring has changed the mood, feeding us with mental food. We finally step into the chill, bend into the nature's will. The robe is wrapped around the chest, putting the weary heart to rest. But he remains inside the core, wanting less and wanting more. We walk away with glowing soul, feeling happy, feeling whole. Time, a perfect and organic rhyme. And organic rhyme. And organic rhyme. The mountain is a frozen wave, a playground that the winter gave. We strap the feet onto the board, cutting through the snowy horde. No water here, just crystal dust. In the gravity we trust, we drop into the half-pipe flow, watching all the colors glow. Snowboard surfer riding fast, a memory that is built to last. Island vibes on mountainside, with the rhythm as our guide. I'm sea bass and summer soul, achieving every happy goal. We carving lines in perfect white, shining in the morning light. to the sharpest turn, feeling the leg muscles burn. The spray is flying in the air, without a worry or a care. It feels just like the ocean blue, but everything is fresh and new. The white room closes round the head, remembering what has been said. Snowboard surfer riding fast, a memory that is built to last. Island vibes on mountainside, with the rhythm as our guide. Park is waiting down below, where the freestyle riders go. We jump and grab and touch the sky, watching the horizon fly. The style is loose, the style is free, exactly where we wanna be. The music drives the flow, stay deep, promises the mountains keep. Snowboard surfer riding fast, a memory that is built to last. Island vibes on mountainside, with the rhythm as our guide. We stop to high five at the base, smile upon the snowy face. The adrenaline is pumping strong, carrying us all along. Snowball surfer changed the day, in a bold and happy way. We carry surf vibes in the chest, put in the weary heart to rest. Oh. Taking us back up, drinking from the golden cup. We ready for another round, highest vibes that can be found. Snowball surfer stays within, underneath the cooling skin. We walk away with lighter feet, moving to the gentle beat. Snowball surfer riding fast, a memory that is built to last. Island vibes on mountainside, with the rhythm as our guide. Fresh snow fell throughout the night, covering the world in white. Unbroken surface, smooth and clean, the freshest sight I've ever seen. We drop into the deep and soft, holding our dreams up aloft, floating on the frozen wave. Nothing here we need to say. Out of a run groove taking hold, breaking through the winter cold. Tropical beat and bouncing bass, smile upon the frozen face. Vocal chops in energy, wild and beautiful and free. We surfing on the mountainside, with the rhythm as our guide. It feels like flying on a cloud, far away from city crowd. No sound of metal, just a swoosh, giving us an extra push. The trees are heavy, wide and still, into our active will. We navigate the forest line, feeling absolutely fine. Powder on groove, taking hold, breaking through the winter cold. Tropical beat and bouncing bass, smile upon the frozen face. Rise, reflecting in the happy eyes. We find the flow in 0 degrees,
matches with the speed, fulfilling every adrenaline need. How to run groove, taking hold, breaking through the winter cold. Tropical beat and bouncing bass, smile up on the frozen face. Breathless bright, bathed in the afternoon light. We look back up at tracks we made, a memory that will not fade. Powder runners set the pace, winning in the human race. We high-five to the open end, without a worry or a care. The day is done but feeling stays, lighting up the winter days. We walk back home with snowy gear, but the mind is crystal clear. Powder run groove in the soul, making us feel truly whole. We're ready for another round, highest vibes that can be found. Powder run groove, taking hold, breaking through the winter cold. Tropical beat and bouncing bass, smile up on the frozen face. Pack is eager, pulling at the line, sensing that the weather is just fine. The breath of steam against the morning air, waiting for the signal to go there. We stand upon the runners at the back, looking down the long and snowy track. The command is given and we start to move, falling into nature's perfect groove. The poles are hitting slow in unison, the winter journey has now just begun. The energy is raw and wild and pure, the only thing that is always secure. Husky team rhythm strong and true, running under skies of blue, driving beat and breathing sound, echoing off the frozen ground. Nature's engine fast and free, exactly where we wanna be. We flying through the wilderness, leaving behind the heavy stress. Husky team rhythm strong and true, running under skies of blue, driving beat and breathing sound, echoing off the frozen ground. Landscape opens up to frozen lake, a break that we were meant to surely take. The speed increases on the flat and smooth, nothing to prove and nothing here to lose. The horizon stretches out in white and gray, in the middle of the active day. We feel the ancient way of travel here, crystal sharp and diamond winter clear. No more noise to break the peace of mind, leaving the modern chaos far behind. Just rhythm of the run and of the heart.
and check the happy pause, obeying nature's fundamental laws. The steam rises from the fur into the sky, watching the winter clouds go drifting by. The bond is silent but it is profound, standing on the holy frozen ground. We give a pat and share a quiet word, the sweetest song that we have ever heard. Husky team, rhythm change the mood, feeding us with mental spiritual food. We ready for the final homeward leg, dropping it down and gearing down a peg. Echoing off the frozen ground. The air sharp, it bites the skin, letting the winter day begin. We breathe it in and breathe it out, removing every single doubt. The cloud of steam in front of face, vanishing in open space. We feel alive in freezing temp, revving up like a heavy end. Frosty breath be pumping loud, rising up above the cloud. Tropical house in -10, doing it again and again. I see vibing crystal clear, drawing the horizon near. The coldest view for the fire, climbing higher, climbing higher. The ice is crunching under boots, playing nature's frozen flute. We walk along the frozen stream, living in a waking dream. The contrast is a special thing, making every spirit sing. Tropical warmth inside the cold, story that is boldly told. Frosty breath beat pumping loud, rising up above the cloud. Tropical house in -10, doing it again and again. The nose is red, the hands are numb, but to the cold we won't succumb. We keep the movement and the heat, sinking with the happy beat. We laughing through the chilly air, we're not a worry or a care. Frosty breath is proof of life, ending all the mental strife. Frosty breath be pumping loud, rising up above the cloud. Tropical house in -10, doing it again and again. The twilight turns the breath to blue, changing the cinematic view, but energy remains the same, playing nature's active game. Frosty breath has changed the mood, feeding us with mental food. We carry fresh air in the lung, a song that is freely sung. We step inside to warmth and light, leaving the freezing winter night. Vitality remains within, underneath the warmest skin. Frosty breath stays with us, removing all the fret and fuss. We relax with a happy soul, feeling happy, feeling whole. Frosty breath pumping loud, rising up above the cloud. Tropical house in -10, doing it again and again. Frosty breath pumping loud, rising up above the cloud. Tropical house in -10, doing it again and again. We step beneath the glacier's heavy shell, entering a world unto itself. The walls are sculpted by the ancient flow, glowing with a soft and inner glow. No sunlight reaches deep inside this space, but light is dancing all around the place. The shades of blue are deeper than the sea, a secret unlocked just for you and me. We touch the cold and smooth transparent wall, listening to the distant water call. A cathedral made of frozen time and ice, where everything is quiet and precise. Crystal cavern light is shining through, painting everything in electric blue. Happy rhythm echoing so deep, waking up the secrets that we keep. That's tucked inside the frozen hall, entering the winter's magic hall. We dancing where the ice and water meet, moving to the steady crystal beat, 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 beat. Tights are hanging from the roof, nature giving us the living proof that beauty hides in places dark and cold, a story that is beautifully told. The floor is slippery like a polished glass, watching the frozen moments slowly pass. Our breath is forming clouds above the head, remembering every word that has been said. We slide along the tunnel deep and wide, with absolutely nothing left to hide. The acoustics amplify the happy sound, bouncing off the hard and frozen ground. Crystal cavern light is shining through, painting everything in electric blue. Happy rhythm echoing so deep, waking up the secrets that we keep. Find a chamber opening to the sky, watching the winter clouds go drifting by. A beam of sun illuminates the floor, opening a bright and shining door. It sparkles like a million diamond stones, vibrating in our heavy winter bones. The contrast of the shadow and the beam feels like we are walking inside a dream. We soak the magic up into the skin, letting the frozen adventure begin. The temperature is low but spirits high, underneath the opening in the sky. Crystal cavern light is shining through, painting everything in electric blue. Happy rhythm echoing so deep, waking up the secrets that we keep.
the blue and icy haze. But fear is absent, only wonder stays, lighting up the short and winter days. We follow patterns etched into the wall, answering the echo of the call. The texture is unique and smooth and cold, worth much more than heavy bars of gold. We leave a footprint in the snowy dust, placing in the nature all our trust. The cavern holds us safe within its own, sheltering us from any outside harm. Finally emerge into the day, blinking as the blue turns into gray. But crystal vision stays inside the eye, under the vast and open winter sky. The memory of blue is burnt in deep, a promise that the glacier will keep. We walk away with lightness in the soul, feeling happy, feeling truly whole. Crystal cavern light has set the tone, a feeling we have made our very own. We ready for the next adventure now, sweat upon the happy frozen brow. Crystal cavern light is shining through, painting everything in electric blue. Happy rhythm echoing so deep, waking up the secrets that we keep. Waking up the secrets that we keep.
The snow is deep, the powder light, covering the world in white. Without the shoes, we'd sink right in, up to the waist and to the chin. We strap the frames onto the boot, finding a new and hidden route. We float on top of winter's deep, secrets that the forest keep. The pace is slow but steady on, walking till the light is gone. We explore where no one goes, everywhere the north wind blows. Snowshoe explorer walking tall, entering the nature call. Winter rhythm crunching beat, making the journey feel complete. Floating on the powder white, shining in the morning light. We make our own path today, in a bold and happy way. Oh, oh. The silence of the woods is vast, erasing shadows of the past. We weave between the heavy trees, moving with the greatest ease. The animal tracks cross the line of perfect and divine design. We are the visitors in here, crystal sharp and diamond clear. The effort keeps the body hot, hitting exactly the right spot. We breathe the cold air in the lung, a song that is freely sung. Snowshoe explorer walking tall, answering the nature call. Winter rhythm crunching deep, making the journey feel complete. Oh, 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 oh. We reach the clearing on the hill, where the air is calm and still. The view expands for miles around, high above the frozen ground. We stop to drink the water down, far away from busy town. The solitude is good for soul, making us feel truly whole. We check the map and check the sun, the exploration just begun. We turn towards the distant ridge, crossing nature's frozen bridge. Oh, 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 oh. The shadows lengthen on the snow, telling us it's time to go. We turn around and follow tracks, with the sun upon our backs. The descent is a bouncy slide, with nothing left to run and hide. We laugh and stumble, get back up, drinking from the winter cup. The legs are tired but spirit high, underneath the darkening sky. We found a place untouched and new, shades of white and shades of blue. We reach the car as stars appear, the end of journey drawing near. We unclip binding, shake the frost, not a single moment lost. Explorer vibe stays in the mind, leaving the heavy world behind, we carry vastness in the chest, putting the weary heart to rest. Ready for the fire's heat, resting the tired, happy feet. Snowshoe spirit set the pace, winning in the human race. Snowshoe explorer walking tall, answering the nature call. Winter rhythm crunching beat, making the journey feel complete. Whoa. We climb the hill with wooden sled in tow, trudging through the heavy pile of snow. The breath is heavy but the mood is light, reaching up towards the winter high. We turn around and face a valley deep, I promise that the gravity will keep. We sit down low and grip the wooden side, ready for the wild and bumpy ride. The slope is steep, the track is packed and fast, a winter thrill that is built to last. We push off hard and let the sliding start, beating of the happy racing heart. Toboggan run is moving fast, a winter memory built to last. I'm still rhythm, sliding sound, flying over frozen ground. Vocal chops and happy scream, living in the winter dream. We racing down the winding track, never ever looking back. Oh, 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 oh. Making the eyes water up with tears. We lean into the curve to keep the line. Weather looking absolutely fine. The snow spray hits the face like icy dust. In the wooden runners we must trust. We catch some air over the little bump, feeling the stomach do a little jump. The laughter echoes in the snowy trees, moving with the greatest winter ease. It feels like flying without leaving ground, surrounded by the rushing sliding sound. Toboggan run is moving fast, our winter memory built to last. Auntie rhythm, sliding sound, flying over frozen ground. The trees in just a blur of green, part of the moving active winter scene. The speed increases as we reach the steep, waking the mountain from its winter sleep. We use the boost to break and steer the course, managing the heavy sliding force. The adrenaline is spiking in the vein, washing away all the stress and pain. We shout a warning to the ones below, watching the colorful jackets go. A chaotic dancer with the snow and ice, feeling cool and feeling very nice. We reach the bottom in a cloud of white, bathed in the crisp and afternoon light. We roll off into the soft and deep drift, giving the spirit a gentle lift. We shake the snow off, coating off the glove, filled with the winter season's happy love. We look back up the hill with happy grin, ready to do it all over again. The walk back up is part of the whole deal, making the experience true and real. Toboggan spirit stays inside the mind, leaving the boring world far behind. The sun goes down, but we have one more run, squeezing out the final drop of fun. The track is icy in the twilight blue, showing us a different, darker view. We slide into the evening with a shout, removing every single little doubt. Toboggan run and set the happy pace, winning in the human winter race. We walk back home with heavy, tired feet, moving to the gentle afterbeat, ready for the cocoa and the fire. Climbing higher, climbing even higher. Toboggan run is moving fast, a winter memory built to last. Icy rhythm, sliding sound, flying over frozen ground. The engine roars to life upon the plane. Adrenaline is rushing through the vein. We grip the handles tight and feel the shake. Ready for the journey we will take. The track is fresh, the snow is undisturbed. Excitement that can never be curbed. We throttle up and leave the world behind. A faster state of presence we will find. The wind begins to whistle in the ear, making the vision sharp and crystal clear. No turning back, we heading for the hill, bending to the active driving wheel. Snowmobile rush is moving fast. A winter memory built to last. Bouncy beating engine sound, flying over frozen ground. Vocal chops and energy, wild and beautiful and free. We're racing through the powder white, shining in the morning light. Are blurring into walls of green, part of the moving active winter scene. We lean into the corner, carve the line, where they're looking absolutely fine. The suspension absorbs the bumps and dips, smile remains upon the frozen lips. We're chasing shadows stretching on the snow, everywhere the winter riders go. The smell of petrol mixes with the pine, a scent that we define as divine. We push the speed limit just a bit, never ever thinking too quick. Snowmobile rush is moving fast. A winter memory built to last. Beating engine sound, flying over frozen ground. Vocal chops and energy, wild and beautiful and free. We racing through the powder white, shining in the morning light. The open lake and open up, drinking from the speeding golden cup. The surface is a flat and endless sheet, sinking with the driving heavy beat. We do a circle, spraying snow around, happy with the engine's roaring sound. The freedom is a heavy, happy drug, giving nature a giant hug. We stop a moment just to hear the hush, away from all the city noise and rush. But soon the thumb is pressing on the gas, watching the frozen moments quickly pass. Snowmobile rush is moving fast. A winter memory built to last. Bouncy beating engine sound, flying over frozen grounds. Vocal chops and energy, wild and beautiful and free. The sun begins to set an orange fire, lifting the spirits even higher. We turn the lights on, cutting through the gloom, escaping from the living room. The snow glows pink and purple in the light, ready for the coming of the night. We race the darkness back to the lodge, executing every little dodge. The ride is over, but the pulse is strong, carrying the rhythm all along. We park the sleds and turn the engine off, soft as cotton, never ever rough. The heat of engine ticks into the cold, a story that is bravely told. We take the helmet off and shake the hair, breathing in the freezing evening air. The vibration stays inside the hand, connected to the frozen winter land. Snowmobile rushes change the mood, feeding us with power food. We walk inside with heavy, happy feet, moving to the gentle afterbeat, ready for a warm and cozy night, safe within the firelight. Snowmobile rush is moving fast. A winter may weather to last. Bouncy beating engine sound, flying over frozen ground. Vocal chops and energy, wild and beautiful and free. We racing through the powder white, shining through the night.
is howling at the door, demanding that we listen more. The snow is flying parallel, weaving nature's wide and frozen spell. We watch the flakes go racing past, a tempo that is furious and fast. The The windows rattle in the frame, playing the stormy winter game. But we are safe and warm inside, watching the chaotic wild ride. The power of the storm is real, a force that we can truly feel. Blizzard symphony is loud and strong, pushing everything along. Snowy rhythm, wild and free, exactly where we want to be. Bouncy beat inside the gale, telling us the winter tale. We dancing with the wind outside, with nowhere left to run and hide. Are bending to the ground, surrounded by the rushing sound. The whiteout covers up the view, erasing shades of sky and blue. It feels like nature's disco ball, spinning in the winter hall. The energy is spiking high, underneath the swirling sky. We feel the vibration in the floor, wanting less and wanting more. The chaos has a perfect beat, making the winter mood come. Blizzard symphony is loud and strong, pushing everything along. Snowy rhythm, wild and free, exactly where we want to be. The drifts are piling up the wall, the snow is conquering it all. We turn the music up to match, lifting the safety on the latch. Feel the cold just for a bit, never ever quitting it. The flakes are melting on the face, disappearing without a trace. We laugh into the roaring night, bathe in the porch's yellow light. The contrast makes us feel alive, happy that we will survive. Begins to lose its pace, slowing down the frantic race. The silence follows in the wake, calm upon the frozen lake. But energy remains within, underneath the cooling skin. We saw the power and the might, lighting up the heavy night. The memory is etched in cold, a story that is bravely told. We settle down but keep the glow, everywhere the currents flow. On piles of white, shining in the calmest light. The blizzard left a brand new land, shaped by a giant frozen hand. Symphony plays inside the mind, leaving the noise far behind. We walk out into waist deep snow, moving with the steady flow, ready to dig and clear the way, starting up the brand new day. Blizzard spirit in the soul, making us feel truly whole. Blizzard symphony is loud and strong, pushing everything along. Snowy rhythm, wild and free, exactly where we want to be.
We gather wood from underneath the tarp. The evening air is getting cold and sharp. We pile the logs up on the snowy patch, waiting for the striking of the match. The flame begins to lick the dry pine bark, lighting up the coming winter dark. The circle forms around the growing heat, moving to the shuffling happy beat. The orange glow reflects on happy faces, warming up the cold and open spaces. We stand on snow but feel the fires kiss, a moment of pure and winter bliss. Whoa, winter bonfire beat is on. Shadows of the night are gone. Warm vibes in the freezing air, taking away every care. Whoa, empty rhythm sparks fly high, rising up to the black sky. We dance around the burning light in the middle of the night. Oh, sparks are flying up like fireflies, mixing with the stars in open skies. Smoke is scented with the cedar wood. Everything is understood as good. We hold the warm drink in the gloved hand, standing on the frozen icy land. The music plays from speakers in the snow, watching the embers burn and glow. We stomp the boots to keep the toes alive, happy that we managed to survive. The conversation flows as fires burn, lessons that we watch and always learn. Oh, winter bonfire beat is on. Shadows of the night are gone. Warm vibes in the freezing air, taking away every care. Oh, the contrast is the magic of the night. Darkness versus warm and orange light. The cold is biting at the back and spine, but front is warm and feeling fine. We roast the marshmallow upon the stick, learning every little fire trick. The laughter echoes in the silent wood, understood just as we should. We celebrate the season and the chill, get into the nature's winter wheel. The fire's the heart of everything, making every winter spirit sing. Winter bonfire beat is on. Shadows of the night are gone. Warm vibes in the freezing air, taking away every care. The logs burn down, the coals of glowing red, remembering the words that we have said. The heat is intense even as it dies, reflecting in the tired, happy eyes. We kick the snow to douse the final flame, ending the happy fire game. The steam rises up into the dark, leaving just a wet and blackened mark. But warmth remains inside the winter coat, a feeling on which we can float. We pack the things and leave the side behind, keeping the memory in the mind. We walk back home under the Milky Way, and in the perfect winter day, the smell of smoke is clinging to the clothes, nipping at the chilly happy nose. Bonfire beat stays in the active soul, making us feel truly whole. We enter warmth of house and close the door, wanting less and wanting more. Ready for the sleep so deep and true, dreaming of the fire view. Winter bonfire beat us set the pace, winning in the human race. Winter bonfire beat is on. Shadows of the night are gone. Warm vibes in the freezing air, taking away every care.
The day is short, the shadow long, singing nature's winter song. The sun is hanging low and bright, giving us the golden light. It touches snow and turns to fire, lifting spirits even higher. We catch the rays before they fade, the best display that winter made. Winter Winter solstice, gold is here. Atmosphere is crystal clear. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the cold day complete. Local chops in golden tone, a feeling we have made our own. We're dancing in the amber glow, watching the long shadows grow. Red, remembering what has been said. The shortest day but brightest vibe, joining in the happy tribe. We soak the color in the skin, letting the evening fun begin. The contrast is a work of art, warming up the human heart. Winter solstice, gold is here. Atmosphere is crystal clear. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the cold day complete. But the music doesn't stop. We keep the inner fire lit, never ever quitting it. The gold reflects on every flake, a memory we wanna make. The energy is pure and true, connecting me and connecting you. Winter solstice, gold is here. Atmosphere is crystal clear. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the cold day complete. Purple shade, the golden light begins to fade, but rhythm stays to guide the way at the ending of the day. Solstice spirit in the mind, leaving the darkness far behind. We walk back home with glowing soul, feeling happy, feeling whole. The longest night is waiting now, sweat upon the happy brow, but we carry gold inside with the rhythm as our guide. Winter solstice set the pace, winning in the human race. We relax with a happy sound, highest vibes that can be found. Winter solstice, gold is here. Atmosphere is crystal clear. Sunny rhythm, bouncy beat, making the cold day complete.
The peak is painted in a shade of rose, a color that the winter evening knows. The sun is sinking in the western sky. We wave the golden mountain day goodbye. The shadows stretch across the valley floor, closing gently nature's open door. The air is still, the wind has ceased to blow. In the soft and purple afterglow, we stand a moment, silent and amazed at how the icy summit is now glazed. A perfect ending to the active run, saying farewell to the winter sun. Alpine afterglow is shining bright, bridging gap between the day and night. Winter anthem loud and free, exactly where we wanna be. Bouncy rhythm, vocal call, bouncing off the mountain wall. We keep the magic in the soul, achieving every happy goal. Lights begin to twinkle in the town, like stars that have fallen gently down. We feel the tired muscle happy heart,
ready for the evening to now start. The contrast of the blue and orange fire, lifting spirits high, even higher. The snow reflects the last remaining ray. Holding on to fragments of the day, we pack the gear but keep the feeling close. The winter medicine, a daily dose. The connection is electric and deep, promises the snowy mountains keep. Alpine afterglow is shining bright, bridging gap between the day and night. Winter anthem loud and free, exactly where we wanna be. It feels like we are floating on the light, embracing the arrival of the night. The temperature is dropping like a stone, but we are never feeling all alone. The music connects everyone around, standing on the holy frozen ground. We share a smile with strangers in the cold, a story that is beautifully told. The rhythm drives the sadness far away, grateful for the perfect winter day. We sat like a journey down the winding road, lightening the heavy, happy load. The heater hums, the music plays on soft, holding winter memories aloft. Silhouette of mountains in the rear, crystal sharp and diamond winter clear. We promise to return to this white place, smile remains upon the happy face. The afterglow stays inside the mind, leaving the routine world far behind. We carry vastness in the chest, put in the weary heart to happy rest. The final note rings out into the dark, leaving just a bright and vital spark. We walk inside the warmth of home and fire, climbing higher, climbing even higher. The day is done, but spirit is awake for the memories or any pain. Alpine afterglow is shining bright, bridging gap between the day and night. Winter anthem loud and free, exactly where we wanna be. Bridging gap between the day and night. Winter anthem loud and free, exactly where we wanna be.